It's time once and for all to answer the question on everyone's mind over the last month. Who are the best Karens? We've had so many incredible postmenopausal women melting down in public recently in spectacular fashion, all captured on video, and they're all great. But who are the best? And that's what I'm here today to answer. I'm the only man on this planet qualified to accurately gauge these power levels and put them in their proper tiers, so let's just get right into it. Now starting us off, we have the horror movie Karen here, the ghost-type Pokemon. This is a haunted Karen, and I'll put clips of each of these Karens just to refresh your memory on who these characters are in the Karen lore and extended universe.
Hi, I'm asking you if this is your property.
Why are you asking?
Because it's private property.
Because it's private property,
So,
sir.
are you,
We
but not on people's property.
Okay,
absolutely.
Sure.
Just respectfully.
sure.
This is who I imagine greets you at the gates of hell. Like right before you cross the threshold over molten rock, she's like sitting behind the desk like some kind of angry librarian and welcoming you aboard. So now why have I given Scary Karen an A-tier rating? It's actually a very tame freakout, if you can even call it that. She just kind of acts like a moderately annoyed spirit that was awakened because this man spray painted on the property that she was haunting. So why is it worthy of an A? Well, it's because I think she's fucking terrifying. Next up, we have Breakdancing Betty, Guardian of Blueberries.
I don't like to see people wrecking it.
We're not wrecking it. There's literally so many berries
Oh
everywhere.
my god, we're not wrecking it! Oh, there's so many berries out here! There's so many berries!
Now, I can of course respect the energy here. In fact, I love it. I love her energy here. That dance she does where it looks like she's playing Beat Saber or swatting away mosquitoes, it's fantastic. But after that, it's all downhill and it just devolves into just some fucking boring dialogue. It's like she expended her entire day's worth of energy hitting that like wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man dance she did there out of nowhere. It's like she was waiting for the right moment to unleash that, her trump card, and when it didn't scare away the berry predators, she was defenseless and just resorted to just some shitty conversation, so I had to give it a B. The dollar store cereal goblin. I could only find this one frame that captures her face where she's peeking over the cereal here during her explosion. And this is it's a pretty high octane one, but I'll explain why I had to give it a B.
Didn't you say you were in a hurry?
You either don't. You guys can all fucking wait. Don't talk to me.
We are waiting with patience and kindness.
No, you're all fucking talking to me when I told you not to. Run your bitch ass mouth like the dumbass cunt that you are. Cool.
She's in my face touching me. Call the police. I'm cool with that.
Not on her.
She's touching me. Yes, it is.
You spit on her.
No.
This is just a textbook Karen freakout. If she was a Mortal Kombat fighting game character, she would be a pretty well-balanced and well-rounded character. She's got some great up-close and personal attacks with her screeching and screaming, and she even has some projectile-based attacks as well, such as spitting. So she does have a lot of tools at her disposal, and she's not shy about using them, but I think this is definitely a B-tier freakout because it's not filmed great. I don't even really get to see the woman, so I don't have a chance to really learn about the character and connect with her and really just kind of see what she's all about.
I said you're the same kind of people that walk the juice right into the gas tank.
Oh, good. Thank you. Instagram? Do you have Facebook?
I'm all over the place. I'm a musician and a very popular one. By the way, I've got 13 degrees in psychology. I'm a member of Mensa, and I have a master's in political science. Mensa mentors. My IQ is 100.
Yes. So,
I'm putting the Jimmy Neutron Super Genius 13 Degrees of Psychology Karen at a B tier. While I am very impressed with her resume with over 13 degrees in psychology, a master's in hemorrhoids and whatever else, a musician, all of this, the jack of all trades, master of all, I just feel like the actual Karen freakout was just a little underwhelming. She, as a specimen to study, I think is pretty interesting as far as Karens go, but as for the actual content of the fucking public freakout and meltdown, just a little on the lackluster side.
No, I'm not, motherfucker. You fucking accuser. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking accuser. You motherfucking accuser. Accuser of the fucking brethren, you motherfucker. Yes, ma'am. I don't give a shit. You can lock me up in a fucking prison, life without fucking parole, and I'll be better off than any one of you motherfuckers!
To this day, this is still one of the best freakouts I've ever seen. Not only just in this one video, but this woman has done this at Walmart 3 times that I know of. She is consistent. always brings the highest level of energy. When I see this video, I can't help but start like pumping my fist in the air like, yeah, you go! Show those motherfuckers who's the boss! Like, it's got everything you could possibly want. A lovable protagonist, incredible amounts of rage, all just being thrown out all at once in this nuclear bomb of emotion. It's just fucking wonderful.
Against the law?
It's against the law to make you wear a mask. It's against the law.
This is just an extremely underwhelming Karen. She just goes to an establishment to preach about why she can't be made to wear a mask because it's unconstitutional and that Bill Gates is the one behind it, who's secretly behind the curtain making sure that we're all mind controlled and impotent or some shit. It's just lazy. She doesn't even seem very passionate about it. She's not even screaming. She doesn't even do any like spaghetti arm kind of dances or anything. Like it's just underwhelming. So definitely a D tier Karen.
Fuck you! Fuck you! No, it's not enough!
Park your car.
No!
Like, what the hell?
You better get the fuck away from me. Fuck you!
We have a car.
This absolutely deserves an A rating. I probably don't even need to defend this one. The only reason it's not an S is because she doesn't get physical, nor does it last a super long time. It's only about a minute worth of her screeching, and it's just great. She strikes some big poses, big fuck yous, not only at the cameraman, but at the security guard and some mysterious man behind her. She's just tossing fuck yous out like candy on Halloween right now. And she's doing it in an ear-piercing manner. She's got great control over her vocal cords, from very guttural lows to the very screamo highs of fuck yous. Just very impressive.
Okay? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the last part. Now what are you doing? Now what are you doing? Hey, sweetheart, there's kids here. There's kids here.
Of course, this miserable maiden, this woman tried to break up a street performance because she didn't like all the noise going on in her neck of the woods. So she goes up there, gives everyone the finger, and refuses to leave for like 10-15 minutes till the cops have to forcibly remove her from the premises. This is a B-tier freakout for sure. She was able to completely shut down the performance for like 15 minutes, which is pretty impressive, and then got arrested. So there's a happy ending.
3 inches away from our fucking car. I couldn't even get into my fucking car. I had to climb over.
Oh, but you're sitting in it?
I had to climb over, dumbass. Did you not hear what I just fucking said?
Yeah, this one's just low energy, low stakes. Like, the biggest conflict here in this plot line was this woman had to climb over the driver's seat to get to the passenger seat, which is a minor nuisance and a bit of a headache, yeah. But then it has like 3 minutes of this back and forth dialogue that just sounds like two shitty video game NPCs having an argument. It's just not very good.
You're the one with the Christ thing on your car, you dumbass! Fuck you, man! What are you looking at? What are you filming me, you sick fuck? Is that funny to you?
This one's definitely not bad. This lady's attacking the car in front of her, to the side of her. She's putting her ass on everybody's face. And then she notices the camera. And then shit just pops off. Engages in a high-speed pursuit, and it's pretty solid.
My daughter. Do not.
I'll fucking kill you.
Okay.
Yeah, this is another pretty interesting one. This lady looks like 5 generations worth of inbreeding and rage. She threatens to kill a woman all because of something her daughter was doing, because I don't even remember now, to be honest, but it was something because this lady hated the woman's daughter, so was filming the daughter and up in her face and threatens to kill the woman, and then Alex Jones has to like reel her back in. It's a C-tier freakout.
What?
Did you pay for it?
It is not booked until June fucking 1st.
Okay,
sir.
Karen.
So there is no right for you to be here.
Okay, Karen.
I am not fucking Karen.
Really?
Get the fuck away from us. You are not respecting our boundaries.
We got 6 feet here.
You're not 6 feet from ours. Oh, get away.
Okay.
What do you want? What number? This is 35.
Be quiet. Just be quiet. She's
Can you tell me what your name is?
Rick.
I don't have to give my name. Look.
This is an S-tier freakout all fucking day. This has everything you could want and more. The lady is constantly screaming. She never loses that intensity. Voice doesn't crack at all. Just constant wailing. And the mother gets involved. And Captain Richard, the father, gets involved out of nowhere. The whole family comes into the Megamix here, creating this incredible recipe for beauty. It's this delectable dish of Karen meltdowns, including a male Karen on the boat, and Captain Richard even loses his sunglasses in the scuffle. It's truly a remarkable freakout in easy S tier.
You're going back to Mexico. Bitch, you better go back to where you're from.
You just walked into it.
Excuse me? Hey, bitch, you just touched me. Oh my god.
Yeah, you deserved it. Oh my God. In my opinion.
One of the few Karen freakouts where you can actually see instant punishment for being an asshole. Just gets absolutely fucking slapped, walloped. All 5 fingers right to the face, a clean slap, rattled the glasses. It was pretty solid stuff, definitely a B tier freakout. The only reason it's not an A is because there wasn't like enough of a build-up. We came in towards the end of the conflict, but overall still pretty solid.
We don't play games here anymore, okay? Next time you ever talk to me like that, you're gonna get your ass kicked by my family. They're gonna fuck you up.
Oh, okay, you're
Do you
making
know
a
how
racist
many
comment
people
right
can't
now?
stand you being
Oh,
here?
great.
You play games, we don't play games.
Oh, what kind of game are you playing?
I play games where you get fucked to death.
This will likely be my most controversial placement here, giving this high-level raid boss Karen only an A instead of an S tier, but allow me to explain. While her freakout really is impressive, especially because both happened in the same day, and within the span of only an hour or two, I do think that it just lacks the crucial element that S tier freakouts have, which is high octane, huge amounts of energy, enough to like fucking rumble the earth that they step on. It's just missing that element.
Wasn't getting enough oxygen, and I just had on one of these little stupid things. You can't make human connection. We can't hug people. We can't hold their babies.
This Karen really took an interesting approach. Instead of anger and aggression, she chose just a laid-back vlog in the car and how she nearly suffocated and exploded because the mask she was wearing was just overwhelming. And she even goes for a little tearjerker, reminding us of a world where we can't hold babies. And it's sad. It really is sad. Can you even imagine a world like that, man? I don't know what I'd do if I went a week without holding a baby. I don't even want to picture that kind of dystopian universe. Like, that'd be terrible. But this is definitely a C tier Karen.
Oh shit! Oh Lord! This fucking I Am Legend. That bitch coming. She's doing the same shit.
You need to go home.
Man, might be the one. Might be the one.
Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, unanimously, tins from every judge, this is 100% an S tier Karen to finish it off right here. Truly remarkable stuff. Actually looks like it's straight out of I Am Legend, going for like fucking shoulder barges through the door, even like a rhino head charge at the door, pulling out all the stops, needing to get into that building, and trying everything she can. At the end, she gets arrested. This just has everything. Truly the best Karen freakout of at least the last month. Maybe not of all time, because I still think maybe the Walmart Karen's a little better, and especially more consistent. She does that at least once every 6 months. So unless this lady's doing this once a week or once every 3 months, I still think the Walmart Karen's got her beat. But for at least the last month or so of this Karen breakout, this is probably my favorite one. So anyway, this is the conclusive tier list here. This is all 100% accurate. Any other tier list of Karens will not be as accurate as this one. That's about it. So yeah.